Hello there, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're in the middle of investigating this murder that's happened, and a mysterious man has appeared in this corridor. I don't remember him being there before.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry Murder Trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail.
Oh, goodness.
You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Okay. They'd just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Oh, it just gets deeper and deeper. Alright, well, the Republic Embassy is just over here, as memory recalls, so, you know, that's not a long way out of our route. Roland 1?
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
No, I have not.
Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manan would be compromised.
Okay, let's see. Control terminal? Nothing. Log off. What about in here, this room that I was in before with the large computer and the Republic technician?
Great! You slice the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Again, I'm choosing not to believe that, because in games like these, normally, they don't actually hurry you. Okay. Log off. Is there anything else in here? Can I get at this computer? Okay, maybe I do have to use a spike and slice this. Let's try that. Access restricted data archives. Yeah, let's do it. Downloading Sunry Incident Archive. That's what we want. The computer screen switches to a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device on a wall. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Sunry did kill her. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Elassa. Oh? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Log off. Okay. Right. I hope they don't know that I did that. Okay, well this kind of puts a new slant on things. If Sunry actually did do it, then... Okay, right, let's head back and talk to Sunry directly about this. Here's Elora. Hey Elora, what do?
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
I have this... This gives me a difficult decision, doesn't it? Was Sunry having an affair?
What? Don't insult us both. Sunry is a just and honorable man. How dare you accuse him of such a thing?
Now, Elora. We're not here to pass judgment, my dear. We do need to know everything if we're here to help, yes?
Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Elassa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. These too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
I'm just speechless. I'm feeling very conflicted right now. Your husband might not be so innocent, Elora.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
I need to talk to Sunry, because the evidence seems to be showing that he did do this.
Jolie! Coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the Warden and begin my trial. Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these 4 bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of Arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Were you and Elassa having an affair?
No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Elassa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Elassa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Elassa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Elora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Elassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
This video evidence, that's got me puzzled because, on the face of it, it's cut and dry. He did it. But maybe that video evidence was falsified, or maybe it showed someone disguised as Sunry committing the murder. I don't know. I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with off-worlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith Embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the Warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Okay, I'm going to check my journal because maybe this gives me something useful. Sunry Murder Trial. Data recording that clearly shows Sunry killing the Sith woman Elassa. Can you continue your role of Arbiter impartially, knowing that your client has committed such a crime? So he did do it. The quest log says he did. But what he says is otherwise, so what, he's lying? I don't know, maybe I do need to go into the Sith Embassy and look for evidence in there. What are my options? Maybe Jolie has some thoughts.
Got something on your mind?
Why can't I talk to Jolie about this? Never mind.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
I'm in such a moral dilemma here. Because Sunry's clearly supposed to be the good guy, but, you know, the video says he committed the murder. Oh. You know what? I'm going to start the trial. I'm going to start it. I'm not going to go into the Sith Embassy. Let's begin the trial. And let's just play it by ear. Actually, I'll talk to the Sith diplomat first.
They say everyone on Manon is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh!
Judge Shelkar, as arbiter of the Sunry Murder Trial, you have the authority to question me on matters pertaining to this case. Okay, I'll do that. I have questions about the trial. You have the right, arbiter, to ask me questions regarding the case. Is there anything suspicious about this case? Yes, there is something that has been bothering me. The medal that was found clutched in the Sith's hand. I find it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of the crime. We have analysed the evidence and it does not appear to be a replica, but I still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could well have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things happen in my tenure to the courts.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
Is there another matter you wish to inquire about, human? What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is known to us as a hero of the Republic in your perpetual conflict with the Sith Empire. While he may have been severely injured in the line of duty, I personally hold him in quite high regard.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does his disability hamper him, though. Rest assured that my personal regard for Sunry will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule your Senate, the cold, hard hand of the law rules here on Manan. Is there anything else you wish to ask me, human? Okay, no more questions for now. Very well. When you feel you have gathered enough evidence, you may speak to the warden in charge of the prison where Sunry is being held. He will bring Sunry to us, and the trial will commence. You know what? I'm going to do it. I've been running around investigating this trial for too long already. It's time we got some closure on this. And I think I know what I'm going to do. Sorry, Elora. I think your husband's about to be put away. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make a request with the warden. It shall then be passed on to the judges. Okay, the warden is the guy in here, yes. Okay, hello, Mr. Warden. So you are the arbiter in the Sunry Elassa murder case, then. I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favour of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? I want to begin Sunry's trial now. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yes, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court and we will begin immediately. Oh, shut up already. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus the Atto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are judges Shelkar, Josa, Naleshekan, Kota, and Dula. The trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of the Sith Elassa. Representing Sunry in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Sunry is guilty of the murder. I have this recording as proof. A recording? Let this new evidence be entered in the records. This new evidence is most convincing. Yes, it seems to be. This shortens the trial considerably. In light of this new evidence, there is no need to proceed with the witnesses or cross-examinations. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Elassa. Is Jolie ever going to forgive me? In accordance with Selkath law, the prescribed punishment for murder is death. Can I... Okay. The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
Remove the guilty party from this courtroom. Can't he just, like, do hard labour or something? Did I do bad? Am I going to get dark side points? Well, I haven't been given dark side points. Jolie?
Got something on your mind, do?
So what do you think of Sunry's verdict?
You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty, as sad as that fact makes me. Justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
I kind of wish that I'd had the opportunity to present the video evidence to Sunry and get him to confess. Bastila, what do you think of me now?
How can I help?
No, she has no opinion.
We move on.
Is Elora going to be out here? Is she going to try and kill me now? I wouldn't blame her. I've done a bad thing. No, Elora's gone. Did I do the right thing? This presume is no longer enterable? No. I don't know. Oh. Okay, I'm stuck here forever. That's my punishment. I found a way out. Okay, well, what's in the quest log? Where next? Well, we do have that thing that gets us into the Sith base, don't we? I'm going to need to backtrack a little to find my way to there, but yeah, it might be time to infiltrate the Sith base, as was discussed previously. That's interesting. According to the map, there's a tunnel ahead of me. Just there. How odd. Must be a glitch of some sort. Right, there we go. There's those Sith war droids. I think I'm going to save here because infiltrating can go wrong. Hi, guys. Hello. That seemed to go fairly well. No one seemed to mind.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I have a pass card.
Your pass card is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
Oh dear. My pass card was out of date.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Yeah, okay. Quite a blimmin' lot of them. Okay, I'm going to flurry on this person. Bastila... No, don't leave. You try the Sith diplomat. Jolie, you start on this war droid here. Oh, you can disable the droid. Yeah, do that. Disable all the droids. And can you disable this one over here as well? Alright, let's start. Oh, combat. We haven't had any of that for a while. And Bastila's nearly dead. Right, let's cancel these. Let's cast stasis on him and then heal. And Bastila's down. Right, yeah, let's try stasis on him and then flurry on him. Okay, stasis worked. Flurry of the Sith diplomat. Okay, that's good. All right, we're going to be okay here. Let's flurry on this war droid. And let's flurry on this war droid. Okay. I didn't get off to the best start strategy-wise, but I think we got there in the end. Some sort of swordy thing. Fancy. And what about her? She had a nerve enhancement package. Fine. Okay, we've got a door to go through. Something tells me that there's going to be a little bit of combat from here on out. Let's try the stick to the left-hand wall option. Disassembly room. A faulty war droid. I can reactivate it. And I've got enough patrol repair parts to engage in patrol mode. Yeah, let's do that. So he's now my friend. Is he going to go in there and do some fighting for me? He is. I get the feeling he's not going to last very long. Alright, let's try casting stasis on some people. I think my droid died. That was quick. Oh, and Bastila has gone down again. Nasty. Should really maybe have healed up some people before doing all this. Yeah, okay, let's keep trying to deal with the Sith Heavy Trooper. I feel like once he's down, the rest is going to be relatively easy. Oh, there's another Sith Heavy Trooper that I overlooked. A Sith Elite Trooper. He's going to be trouble. Oh, I'm missing with the flurry. Okay, don't want to do that then. Let's try a couple of critical strikes. Jolie, you finish off this guy and then help me out over here.
Yes.
That hurt, I bet.
In fact, you know what? Do some healing there, Jolie. Okay, Elite Trooper went down. This guy needs to go.
Yes?
Job done. You gonna pop up again there, Bastila? Good. Yeah, let's do looting before we... Well, in fact... Oh, yeah, there's some remains there. Take the stun ray. Alright, Bastila, you need to be hailed. Hailed?
Yes?
And... Come on, Jolie, you take your turn as well.
What?
Right. Broken droid. I think that's going to be for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Pete. Bye-bye.